Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the KingFanMan with the Fallout 76 news update. And hey, if you love Fallout, the Elder Scrolls, and even Starfield, and you're not subscribed yet to the KingFanMan channel, why not? Bethesda's all I talk about here, so please go ahead, hit that subscribe button. The brand new Inside the Vault is out today, and we got some very exciting news about what's coming next to Fallout 76. Jon Rush recently teased about us getting to take our camp pets out into the wasteland as real companions, just like dog meat in Fallout 4, and well, it truly is about to happen. Have you ever wanted to take your camp pet out into the wasteland to travel and fight alongside you? We hope so, because we're relaxing the leash on pets so that they can join you on your adventures. Today we're kicking off a very special public test server, hence known as the PSPSPSTS or Paul tests, if you're so inclined, for a major new feature coming to Fallout 76 later this year. All players who own a copy of Fallout 76 on Steam can participate in the public test server. Please note that progress from the public test server does not carry over to the live game. The Atomic Shop is also disabled. To install the public test server on Steam, just go to the Steam library, look up Fallout 76 public test server, and download it.
But that's coming on the horizon fairly soon, and we're also working on a way for you all to be able to access this via a public flight. So not only will you be able to test out PTS on them, but also play that on your console.
But I don't want that to be lost. I don't want this to be lost in the answer. So Bill, you said that we're aiming to bring PTS to consoles.
Yes, correct. So that'll probably, like I said, you'll have to wait because we have dates on this, but that's for later time. But you'll be able to do PTS on these in the future once we get these released.
This has been a major request from the community, and I know all you console players will be super happy when the public test server comes for you, and it looks like it's coming very soon. They go on to explain that there's going to be 2 public test servers for the pets. The first one that's starting today is on pet navigation, and then the next one, it says, will kick off with the navigation and combat being available for testing. Now here's where they get into the real details. Every camp pet you currently own can be brought out into the world as a travel partner. In your Pip-Boy, you'll find a new tab under the stats menu that shows your entire catalog of pets. Selecting one of the pets in that menu will summon them beside you, ready for the adventures that await you. When looking at your pet, an interaction button will appear that allows you to issue one of the commands below. The emote wheel has been updated to provide a way to quickly access these commands as well. Stay, follow, and such. When it comes to having your pet follow you around, the only places you won't be able to take your furry friend is into a raid or into a shelter. Pets will also not be able to swim underwater. And then, of course, they remind us that this does not represent the full scope of the feature of the pets, and everything in the public test server is subject to change. Now, since this feature is in the PTS right now, we can expect it to be in the real game the 1st of September, the big update that is coming. But also in that September update is probably going to be the next-gen upgrade, and we just got an update about that this past week, when my friend Fargassier sat down with Jon Rush and Bill Lacoste for an interview.
But yeah, I'm really excited about the next gen work that we're doing, or current gen work that we're doing. It's been a year plus of development with a lot of people involved and a huge technical undertaking to try to get this updated to current gen. And, coming relatively soon, they're going to see this on flight. So people on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro and Xbox Series S and X will be able to download the PTS build just like everybody else on Steam, and be able to check out new content that's coming in the future. And it's going to set us up well too, because now we'll be able to optimize more for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and then specifically for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X. And so we've got a lot of stuff queued up going into the future of graphical improvements and more enhancements and stuff like that. And now that we have those separated out as different builds and platforms, we can do that. And we've been super excited to get to that point.
Now, all of that sounds fantastic, and he said it's coming very soon. So can we expect the next-gen update in the September update? It is very, very possible. And he also mentioned, again, the PTS coming to console. So that may be coming in September as well. Now, I want to give you an update on infestations. I told you that Jon said that they were going to be watching the infestations very closely, and if the bosses were being taken out too quickly, that they were going to up the ante, if you will. They were going to make them harder, and that's exactly what's about to happen. Listen to what Jon Rush said in that same interview.
It was a lot of fun. Something that players haven't really had a chance to experience with infestations yet. And it's because they're having too easy of a time with it, right? So let me step back a second and just say, our next patch, they're getting harder. They are getting harder. And then the patch after that, we're slowing the experience down to give players a chance to get there, to give them more reason to take out some of the supporting minions. Because after all, this feature is called Infestations, not kill the boss and fast travel out of there. So they're going to be getting big improvements.
So there you go. You heard it. The next patch, and we're not talking about September, we're talking about the next smaller update. The infestations are going to be getting much harder, and it appears from what he said that they may get even harder in an upcoming patch. Now, there's one more thing that I want to update you on, and that's the tease that Jon gave about the Drifter. Well, in this interview, he talks a little bit more about where and how we might engage the Drifter.
You said something at the tail end of the AMA, Jon, that very much made some heads peek up. Just about, maybe it was about another video game like drifting or something like that, like a drifter.
Listen, he's listening.
That's always the thing. You always have to be prepared on who
He's
is
coming. Look, watch out. Beware the Drifter. Yeah, I said it. I'm going to own up to it. I don't even care anymore. I'm not afraid of you, Drifter.
I am super excited for that one with your tease to it and the things that's been talked about it in the past. It's very much something I think that's going to give the old difficulty raid style. I don't know, I know you can't really talk about it, but I'm wondering, as much as you can say without saying, a potential story instance type thing, or maybe part of a new raid.
Down the road, we have a very exciting expansion coming to a very popular
portion,
very popular, widely engaged feature in our game. The Drifter may make an appearance.
Okay.
You're going to have to stay tuned in to find out, though.
Now, Jon said on down the road. What does that mean? Well, I can guarantee you it means this year, just not the September update. It will probably be coming the December update 2026, wherever and whatever the Drifter is. This is going to be part of that thickening up the current map that Jon has talked about, which is all happening in 2026. He did say the Drifter was going to be part of a well-used feature in the game. Could he be making an appearance in the current raid that we already have? Thickening the raid up a little bit? Maybe so. If you want to check out this full interview with Jon and Bill from Fargassier, the link to that is down in the description below. Thank you for getting your Fallout 76 news right here in the King's Corner. Before you get out of here, please like this video and comment. Both of those things help this video and my channel greatly. Also, consider hyping the video as well. And if you want to support me, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can join this channel and become a member of the King's Crew, or you can become a Patreon. That link is down in the description below. I am the KingFanMan. I hope to see you out in the wasteland. Bye, everybody.